Your boy just won, man. I can't explain it, man. I see all these kids, and he's just got a look in his eyes that's totally different compared to any of these kids here right now. What do you think separates them from everybody else?
I think the blood. Like, there's a saying that, that goes that you can't make a pit bull out of two chihuahuas. You can't make, God is good. I'm grateful that my babies are loving the sport, and they dedicate themselves to the sport because the sport is good if you dedicate yourself to it 100%. You got to give yourself to the sport first, and they're doing an amazing job. So I'm thankful and I'm grateful that the crowd are happy supporting them. And
the crowd was enjoying that fight, man. Being you're a father and a world champion, being something like that, you play a big role in this sport for them. What do you think? What was the motivation for you to do this sport?
If I didn't fight boxing, I would have been locked up in jail for life or dead. And that's the honest truth. I was a kid that was 12 years old, locked up in juvenile hall, hundreds of hours for community service, for batteries and thefts, for fighting mostly. So my life changed when I saw amateur boxing on TV. I was a kid that was a roughneck, the neighborhood kid that could fight and fight everybody. And even big guys that were older than me would try to punk me, and I wouldn't let myself get punked. So they'll beat me up, and then I'd see them again. I'm going to fight again, and they beat me up, and then then I see them again. I want to fight again, and they beat me up. But then little by little, I end up beating up everybody who got me.
So you had your youngest fighting in this tournament, and you have two older boys, right? And how hard is it training three kids, man? Three boys, as tough as they are.
It's just, it's not that tough when they listen. If they listen, everything is okay. But if they don't listen, is when we might have a little bit of disagreements when I tell them that, you're not doing this right, you're not doing this wrong, you're doing this right, you're not doing this right, you gotta listen to me. So sometimes, but for the most part, they're kids that respect me as their father, and they know that I want the best for them, and hay barras para rato.
Awesome, man. It's an honor getting to interview you. My dad always talks about you. You're his idol. He's grown up. He's shown me videos. I've watched you, and it's awesome, man. I appreciate this. Thank you.
Raúl Tejada, un abrazo. Gracias por todo el apoyo, te lo agradezco. Y hay barras para rato, compa. No se preocupe.
Thank you.
My name is Fernando Vargas Jr. I'm the oldest, 23 years old, and I'm going professional.
My name's Amado Fernando Vargas. I'm the middle child, son of Fernando Vargas.
With you guys having your dad, with the legacy he's got, you guys are setting your own path. It's phenomenal to see what you guys have accomplished so far. What's some of the stepping stones? What's the hardest thing that you've had to come across so far?
Honestly, the hardest thing is myself. I'm not worried about other people. I'm not worried about everybody has opinions, but I feel I'm my own worst critic. We're perfectionists. We're very competitive by nature, so I feel our expectation for ourselves. We hold ourselves to a high standard, and we just want to look the best. No matter what family we come from, we're just very competitive by nature, and we want to be the best. So, look, this is the sport of boxing, and you guys saw that anything happens, and anything can happen in this sport. Only thing we got to do and worry about is to prepare ourselves before we step into that ring the best we could and put on a great show for you guys.
Hold on, let's move over really quick. Move you guys over really quick. Okay. Being the oldest, what kind of responsibility do you feel like you have on the other ones?
I feel to set the pace and set that example. regardless, they're their own young. He's his own young man. My little brother has his own style as well. We each fight our own different ways. But I feel as the oldest, what I got to do is I got to set that bar high because I'm gonna be the first one on the professional scene, and we have to bring that professional style and that professionalism to the professional world. And I'm ready. You know, I'm proud of my younger brother. He's a highly decorated amateur. You know, he just competed at high national levels, and you know, we're just gaining experience.
And with you guys going down the road that you have so far, what's the hardest thing that you've had to accomplish or come across in your boxing career so far?
Just people just try to compare me to my dad. You know, we're our own fighters. We're creating our own legacy.
Right.
My father did what he did, and you know, now it's time for my brother. Now it's time for me. Now it's time for my younger brother to do what we're gonna do in the sport of boxing. And you know,
it's incredible. It's awesome to see a family like you guys coming together, doing what you love, and have that support from each other. What's the hardest thing about being brothers and training together, though? There's got to be some ups and downs.
I don't see any ups and downs. Honestly, we love everything we do. If you don't love this, let me tell you, bro. If you're doing this for the wrong motives, you're gonna get hurt in this sport. So your motives gotta go beyond money and gotta go beyond fame. You gotta have something deep. Something has to wake you up in the morning, because them 5 o'clock runs, them sparring sessions, they hurt sometimes. But I feel the hardest part for me is seeing my brother in there. I feel it's worse for, you know, I'd rather get in there and me fight because I feel like I can hold my own. I'm good. But when my brother's in there, I feel like I'm fighting.
Yep.
When my brother Amado's in there, I feel like I'm fighting. So
Yep.
I feel that's the hardest part, is seeing us go in there and perform, because we just want to look phenomenal. We want to look great.
Yep.
What's a motto you guys live by? Something that pushes you every day.
What you think?
Man, just trying to be the best, man, we could be every single day.
Right.
And you know, listen to my father, because you know, when the moment we try to do our own thing is when we start messing up. But you know, and we're keeping God first. That's very important.
Hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard.
Sir.
We've seen many talented fighters, right? No disrespect to Broner and all these fighters that have a lot of skill, but this sport requires more than skill, because anybody that's hungry, you know, you can have an off night, and that hungry fighter can win in this sport. So, like my dad says, anybody that has those gloves is dangerous. So, hey, we're ready. We're ready to come, you know, to your city. If we're fighting there, hey, pull up, show up. We love to take pictures with you guys.
It's
We love the
love,
support.
man. It's love, man.
And we do this for you guys.
And with your brother losing tonight, honestly, bro, I didn't think he lost. He did a phenomenal job. He was a much more rounded boxer. The way he moves, his head, you know, I mean, everything around him is pro level, at that level. When you come out with the loss, you know, I mean, what do you go from there?
Just working hard, bro. That's it. Correcting what you think you did wrong, or correcting what you think the judge is saying, and just focusing on that and just correcting it, man. That's it. Correcting your mistakes. That's it.
I feel just having the mentality as a challenger, you know, you can never lose like that, even in a win, off a win, right? You could be on your mountaintop. Oh, wow, like, I won tonight. But even with that mentality, you shouldn't always feel like you've arrived, you know?
There's always
you should
things you
always
gotta
feel
work
there's
on.
always things you
Always.
could improve. You could look at a fight where you look spectacular and see, oh, you know what? I was dropping my left hand. I was getting caught with hooks. Or I was rushing. I should have used my jab more. So even in defeat or in victory, there's always things you could look at and improve. So, you know, we just want to be the best we could be and continue to improve with each and every fight.
And I heard you guys were supposed to fight tonight, man. I was so excited. I've seen videos. I've heard so much stuff about you guys, and I was excited to be in California for my first time and be able to get to see you guys fight live.
Sorry to let you down.
You didn't, brother. You guys are an awesome group of people, man. You guys work hard, and I see it. The way you guys push each other, it's awesome, bro. So it's an honor. Thank you guys for allowing me to interview you guys, and just keep doing you guys, man. I love it.
Appreciate it.
Much love, bud.
And we appreciate the support. You can follow me on social media, Instagram, Fernando Vargas _Jr.
And at Amado F. Vargas, you can follow me on Instagram.
All right. We'll catch you guys.
Thank you guys. I had to get you up in the mix. Okay, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell me what your relationship is to them.
Okay, I'm Olivia Vargas. Fernando Vargas is my uncle. Emmy Amado and Fernando Vargas Jr. are my cousins.
And how do you deal with all this, man? They're doing mitts and they have people all over them. You know what I mean? What goes through your head through it all?
I'm like, hey guys, relax. after people were asking me, can I take pictures of them right now? Do you think I was like, you guys can ask for pictures after. They'll be more than happy to. And then there's just everyone just comes in crowds.
So you're not only the cousin, you're also security, right?
Yeah, basically. And I'm in charge of their lives.
So going around with them, are you the one that has to keep everyone in check?
Most of the time, yeah. And then, like right now, Emmy's gonna come stay with me for like 4 days. So, and he wants to eat. That's all they want to do after the fight. Let's go eat. They want toppers. Have you heard of toppers?
No, I have not.
It's in Oxnard. It's a famous over there it's like super big, and everybody loves toppers over there. So that's what they like.
Toppers, right?
Yeah, toppers.
All right, shout out to Toppers.
Yeah.
If I guys would like to go there, everyone should, huh?
Yeah, that's where we grew up.
What's some funny story you could tell me about them? That won't get you in trouble, at least.
Okay, so when my uncle was still like really big in boxing when he lived in Camarillo, me and Amado all of us thought that saying "sexy hairy legs" was the funniest thing ever, and we went around saying that the whole house until my uncle Fernando got so annoyed that he started smacking Amado for saying it. Oh my God. That's so far. There's so many things. Like Amado, his personality is crazy. Like you can be talking to him and he'll be like, yeah, and then he'll be like, Amado, what did I just tell you? Be like, I don't know.
What about the two older ones?
Oh, Babas, he's kind of crazy sometimes, but he's pretty straight. And Emmy, he's the future of boxing.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's awesome to see. I love seeing all you guys come together, and you guys are a huge family, and that's awesome. But I had to get you in the mix. I see you with them all the time, so I had to get you. If people want to follow you on social media,
it's Olivia Rombledo _ You can just look through the guys' posts, and they'll have me on there most of the time. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
My name's Emiliano Fernando Vargas, 7-time national champion, and son of Fernando Vargas, 3-time world champion. Hell of a performance I put on today. I thought I did enough to pull out the victory, but judges see differently, and I can't do anything but keep on working hard and go to the next tournament. I got 120 fights in already, and I ain't stopping soon. So
honestly, bro, I thought you won the fight. You're a much-rounded fighter. The way you move, your hands, your head, your footwork, it's amazing. I honestly thought you won. After coming out from a loss, what's the next step for you?
Just be in the gym tomorrow. That's all it is. All I can do is keep on working hard, like I said, and go to the next tournament. So,
with your dad, I was talking to your brothers earlier. Your brother asked him, with you being the youngest, do you feel like you have a lot to live up to? How do you feel about that?
Like I said, I'm looking to be the best fighter I could be. So my father did what he did. Now it's my turn. So I'm blessed to have that name behind me, carry me. But at the end of the day, hey, it's my legacy now, baby. So the Vargas dynasty is coming, and it's not going nowhere. No time soon.
One of the biggest things, bro, is I've been able to see both sides, amateur and pro, and your style. Once you go pro, bro, you're gonna be unstoppable. It's a totally different ball game. The way you move, how you work, those kind of body shots, bro, those were killer. They were hurting him, and everyone could see it. You know what I mean? What's some advice you give someone that wants to get into boxing?
If you love it, not if your dad loves it, not if your uncle loves it. If you love it, stick to it and give 110% every day. So you can never go wrong like that. Yes, sir.
And then what's one of the hardest, being in the sport as long as you have, with as many fights as you have, what's one of the harder things that you've had to come across?
Just probably making weight. That's about it. But, like I said, I love this. So it's never a job. It's never, I got to go to the gym. Nah, I love this shit. So if I could be in the gym 24 hours a day, I would. So I'm a gym rat, regardless.
Well, I heard your brothers were going to fight tonight. They ended up not fighting. But I was happy and excited to hear that you were fighting. I got to see you live again. It was awesome, bro. It was an amazing day.
At the end of the day, we perform, So we got that showmanship that you can't teach. So I'm just ready to go to the next tournament, man. Show y'all what I could do, what I really could do. So
awesome. If people want to get hold of you, bro, or look you up, where do they go?
On Instagram at Emiliano F. Vargas. Yeah, not Emilio, not Milano, Emiliano.
Awesome, bro.
Yes,
Any last words?
Stay tuned, baby. We ain't going nowhere.
Awesome.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, bro.
Thank you.